Hey everybody, this is Dan Prairie from Motoprimo Motorsports in Lakeville, Minnesota, and this is the all-new 2018 Polaris RZR Turbo Dynamix edition. It's going to be the top-of-the-line RZR they have out right now. This is, if you haven't heard, the fully electronic suspension. So it's got active suspension. They've been using this on a lot of cars, motorcycles. Ducati uses this, BMW. So we're seeing it kind of trickle in to off-road now, and this is actually a pretty cool setup. So if you don't know anything about the RZRs, first of all, the RZRs are built by Polaris. It's their sport side-by-side machine. This is the top-of-the-line model. The turbo's more power than you could ever need at this point. I'm sure everybody wants a little bit more, but 168 horsepower. Turbo kicks on at really low RPMs, so you get that power right away. Big torque numbers too on this machine, but really what we're looking at now on the Dynamix model is this active live suspension. So as you can see, you got some electronics going on here on the tops of the shocks. Big Fox shocks, front and rear. This is all active, so there's no clickers. You do have a preload collar, but no manual clicker adjustment. And that's all going to be kind of taken care of through the computer system. If we jump on board here, so we still got the wrappers on. So we'll pop that off real quick. Put that to the side. So as you can see, when you just key it on, you get the standard warning, do not play with this while you're driving. But get into the Dynamix mode. Let's see if I can cover this up a little. You can see you have a screen here. So when the machine's running, we'll pop it on. You can see steering wheel position. So as I turn this, you have steering wheel position sensor. You have a braking sensor, speedometer, and then this is all going to be suspension. So it's kind of showing you what the suspension's doing. It's set in comfort mode. Now over here you have these buttons, really easy to use, just like the four-wheel drive. Sport and firm. I'll show you how this works here on the dash. So when you have it in comfort mode, it self-adjusts. It keeps you comfortable on the ride. Really nice setup here. Click it into sport. Stiffens everything up just a little bit. And if you got a firm, you get max. So this is real rugged terrain where you're really just getting abused, that kind of thing. Along with this ride command setup that they have in here, you can go through. You have a couple different dash options that you can use, which look pretty cool. Hopefully you can see them. I got kind of a lot of sun behind me, but so nice big dash put there. RPM gauge, all digital, really accurate, works really well. You have tunes, so you can go on here and put in your favorite radio station, whatever that might be. You have GPS. It's all active. We'll see right here, we're at Lakeville, Minnesota, right off Interstate 35. You can do trail maps, you can add waypoints, you can set up group ride, which is kind of cool. No buddy set up at this time, but you can put your friends on here. If they have Ride Command or they have the Rider X app, you can actually connect to them and you can find them on your GPS, which is a pretty cool deal. Standard compass, that kind of stuff. Then you have the same buttons down here as well as you do along here. You can connect your phone, so you can set up your Bluetooth, which we have not done to my phone yet, but get in here. You can change the settings. Pretty easy. Brightness, time, audio, vehicle settings. So you can go in here and you can get everything kind of dialed in like you like. You can set up active suspension settings for that kind of stuff. Diagnostics, if the machine had any kind of faults. No faults at this point. You can lock the screen so you can't touch it. Oop, go back in here. GPS, so you can see exactly where you are. So if you guys want to find us, type in the coordinates, come right to us. Get back over here, ride stats. You can see exactly what the machine's doing. So this machine's got about 2 miles on it. You can see elevation changes, stop, start time, moving time, ride time, all that right through there. And then it's got this really cool GoPro app. So I could actually connect, I'm using a GoPro right now. I could connect my GoPro that I'm using right now to the machine just by adding it through here, which we're not going to do right now because it'll probably find it, but I don't have it set up. And then you can run your GoPro off your helmet, like right here, if it was, you know, helmet mounted, off the front of the machine, wherever you decide to mount it, off the screen, and then you can see what's going on through the screen and your GoPro, and it'll record it all. It's just kind of a cool setting, real cool setup there. So back into the dash, kind of see there, real easy to do. Buttons work, it's fast. You don't have to a bunch of lag time or anything. But let's do a quick drive. I'm gonna hold the camera, so this might get a little shaky. But so if you don't like watching shaky videos, oh, this is gonna be it. So I don't have my seatbelt on, so the machine's only gonna do like 15 miles an hour. We'll top out pretty quick here, but. Everybody's going to want to do, you're going to want to climb a rock, right? So we're rock ready. This is just two-wheel drive. You can get up on here, throw it in park. Oh, big step. And guys, this is the 2018 Polaris RZR Turbo Dynamix edition. Looking pretty sweet here. We have these in stock. Get yours now before they run out. These are going to be a limited production for this year. Not many of these going to be sitting around. So if you're looking for one, here's the machine for you. Visit us online at www.motoprimo.com for all your financing, parts, accessories, anything you might need. We have it. Check us out online. We can ship it right to your house. This is Dan from Motoprimo. Any questions? Let us know. Thank you.